Mel,
Brandon,
good to see you, my friend.
damn glad to see you.
It's like we're back in action.
Damn, no kidding.
Probably our last cut here before Christmas.
Before Christmas. Wow, you got any big presents coming in?
Boy, I hope so.
Really? What do you think you're gonna
I don't
get?
know. I asked for some Duluth underwear.
Oh, cool.
Duluth trading underwear.
Extra room.
Well, they just look so good on TV. And the lady at the bank was telling me that's what she gets her grandkids, and she's like, "Oh, they love them." So,
I love under. Oh, that's cool.
you know. And they got a Spanx version too. If you don't really want to go on a diet after the first year, you just get the Spanx underwear and you look skinnier.
Spanx is perfect. I love Spanx. I can fit right in when I go to Walmart. My black Spanx.
I thought those are yoga pants and pajama pants you see.
What's the difference?
Oh, I think the Spanx you actually are supposed to wear under your clothing, and then you wear normal clothing.
Oh,
on
you're
top,
kidding me. Oh, I
just make
didn't
you
know
look
it. I've been
skinny.
doing it wrong. I didn't realize that. Oh, I was like Leon Spanx. Black and with the tooth missing.
So, any big Christmas plans? You got any?
No. Kids are coming over for Christmas Eve and regular, just another Christmas stacked on top.
2019 Christmas.
I'm not a Christmas Grinch at all. It's just it's just another Christmas. As we worship baby Jesus, in our capitalist way.
Any big traditions in your household? Like
And I don't think so. Like what?
well, like always having to cook a certain meal. And
I don't think we even have a Christmas tree this year. We've become horrible people. We become horrible non-traditionalists. It's like I drove by my daughter and son-in-law's house, and they got Christmas lights up and trees and stuff, and I go by my house and it's this dark, dingy-looking place. I'm kind of embarrassed, but yet too damn lazy to do anything about it. I'm good to go. Nothing. You?
Oh no, not really. I mean, we'll have folks over on Christmas Day and cook some dinner and.
Well, that's some tradition.
My wife started this new tradition where we got this Elf on the Shelf for the kids.
Oh, Elf on the Shelf. Yeah.
You heard of it, right? It's this little elf, and you put it on the shelf, and it's magical, and it
Elf on the Shelf.
flies around at night or whenever nobody's looking. And well, my wife, being kind of frugal on stuff like that, she bought it at the end of last season.
Good idea.
And
Excellent.
put it in the cart, got it home.
Yeah.
We opened the elf up, and well, I didn't know they made different color elves. Kind of.
What do you mean different color?
Well, I guess they have white elves, Mexican elves, and black elves,
Oh,
which
really?
I had no
didn't
idea.
know that.
And we didn't either. And
So what color did you get?
well, we got a little Mexican elf. I've been calling him Carlos.
Oh, they're cheaper.
Well, no,
Good choice. No, I'm with you. I understand.
And so the kids, I was like, well, what do you want to name him? I've been calling him Carlos because I have a few Mexican friends named Carlos.
Sure.
So that's what I'd call him. And no, Snickers because he's brown. They have no idea. I thought that was funny. And so we've had a
So
little
if he was a white elf, what would they call him?
cracker.
Cracker.
Duh.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Did you see who that was calling? That was Washington D.C.
Oh, Trump.
They have been blowing up the phone lately.
Oh, with their donation. Well, this impeachment. Where are we gonna have a?
It's not going to be.
What do you want to have? A New Year's revolution. A New Year's, not a resolution, but a New Year's revolution.
Might make you think, huh?
Dang, boy, you ain't kidding. If they keep going that way. We work for a living. Today, the county came in. The county appraisers show up at my office. 3 people come into my office.
We shouldn't add it on and put it on Facebook.
I guess not.
I mean, nobody would know, and it's not like you've seen
No,
that
you see
giant
it
brown
from the road.
building from the highway or anything.
And so they show up, these 3 guys show up, and I said, what are you doing here? So I said, did you call? I mean, we're busy. You can't just show up and interrupt. I just want to look around. I said, well, all right, go outside and look around. And I kind of got a little testy with them, explaining to them, your taxation versus what we're getting for all the money you're charging us. I said, we damn near moved to Oklahoma to keep away from this ridiculous Kansas taxation. And they're like, well, I said, look, I don't want to be adversarial to them. I'm not the enemy, but the reality is we're trying to make a damn living here, so you come here and want my money. And so I was very hostile.
And they said, "Okay, sorry, Mr. Coon," and they got in their car and left.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, well, that's exactly
Charge
what happened.
charge that double. Charge that asshole double.
They went and looked around and observed or see what we were doing and took off. So I'm waiting for my tax bill to.
You told them that used to be white tin, and it's so old it turned brown, right, on the new building?
I told them that we had to buy it. It doesn't match because we bought one piece at a time because that's all we could afford. They said, "Well, see, your building's not finished." I said, "No, we can only afford so much at a time. So we can't go into this big debt because we don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. I know you got your tax money coming in at a steady pace. We don't have that luxury." And they looked back at me almost clueless as to what I was talking about versus what the life I have to live.
Oh, bullshit. They hear that same story every day.
Oh, they have to. That's a good point. They have to because nobody thinks different than
They might act like they've never heard it, but they know the story.
Nobody acts different than I do, right? We're all the same, right?
Yeah, pretty well.
Tell me that, please. So, what kind of beer you got?
Oh, this, Dead Guy Ale from our fine sponsors at Duval Liquorland. Pretty good stuff.
Yeah, and the label is really cool. It's got a skeleton on it.
Yeah, he's in the upright.
He's upright. He's upright drinking. A skeleton's upright drinking. So it's a diet beer.
That'll probably be one of them New Year's resolutions I will say I'm going to partake in and then not do much with it.
What is
the diet beer or the diet in general?
Just a diet, having a diet.
Oh shit!
Yep.
I just like. There's that saying, nothing feels as good as being thin and being fit. And god dang, I don't know. It feels pretty damn good drinking and eating.
Fat, no shit. I was talking to a doctor when I quit smoking years ago. When I was overseas, up to 3 packs of cigarettes a day. That's a lot of smoking.
I bet you didn't cuss as much. You always had something in your mouth. Maybe you ought to quit cussing for a New Year's resolution.
It would take so long to say what I've got to say. That cuss word just cuts to the chase to get you right there, right now, versus this.
Trying to find all these other adjectives.
Yeah, it's the descriptive verbs. What I'd say, a quick F you just really gets there. Everybody knows what it means. It's
and when you do that, and you say,
go ahead. You almost said it.
I know, but when you use almost the right word, it just really doesn't matter. It's like you said everything but that. Well, like Philip Rivers, the quarterback for the Los Angeles Rams or wherever he's at now. That guy doesn't cuss, but he's a freaking.
Remember the St. Louis Rams?
I don't know what the hell happened.
I don't either. I won't follow that.
I have no idea. The only ones I'm kind of following right now is old Patty Mahomes.
Who's that?
With the Chiefs.
Oh, Chiefs.
Yeah, that guy's good. He's fun to watch.
I'm just not a football sports
Which is
fan.
funny, right? Because you grew up, that was your thing.
Yeah, played a lot of football. But just, I don't know, it's kind of like...
Over it.
Over it and what propels you in life versus what it costs you in life. Because, I broke hand, broke wrist, broke elbow, broke knee, broke back. And then what's the point? I don't...
Did you say broke back?
Not that kind of... God damn, why do you have to ruin everything? What's the point of that? Ruining everything?
So speaking of diets, which, I know everybody's going to go on their New Year's resolution diet, but you went and tried the Pizza Ranch because I seen your truck out there.
I did.
I didn't get to go. I had a voucher and I gave it to somebody that wanted to go more than me, and they went and on their soft opening or whatever that was. And
yeah.
I heard it was great.
It really was. Food was really, really good. I mean, it was. I was like hoping for the best and expecting the worst, but the reality is, it was good. It was good. The presentation was good. The place is well decorated, well lit. It's open. It's kind of an open area.
So really, it would be irresponsible as a citizen of Ark City to go on a diet when they should be supporting a new business.
Oh,
right?
Damn. Got me on that one. And
you got to show up.
I was gonna go on a diet. That was my plan
But Pizza Ranch came to town, and I'd hate to not support them.
Well, I look back at my life and my last year I was going to be a better man. I didn't get that done. So now I'm gonna eat less. Well, you ruined that.
So did you see the college almost? Well, I don't say almost. They considered spending $300,000 for the old Dale Carnegie Library that's in between the college there. You see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I thought that was good that they didn't do that.
Yeah.
Because it would have gone. I mean, let's pretend they paid.
Well, what are they going to do with the building in the first place?
That's where I'm going
already
with this.
the declining enrollment, so let's buy some more buildings that we don't need, even if the price was right.
Well, that's where I'm going with it. And even if they'd have bought it for $50,000, well, they're still going to put $500,000 in it
At least.
to get started.
Just
and turn it into something.
The structure of the building alone doesn't lend itself to much, other than being a library. But I mean,
Cool place.
oh, very cool, and the historic reverence of where this guy fleeced the country for years and years. He was so powerful and so rich, he was actually worth more than the entire federal government at his time, and he felt so bad about it, he tried to give all his money back.
Because he was like one of the most ruthless businessmen, wasn't he?
Oh, absolutely. Well, to get that kind of wealth, you have to be ruthless. I mean, you're not benevolent. You're ruthless. You just don't care.
Yeah.
That's why I'll never make it.
Not near ruthless enough.
Never make it. It's not ruthless. Just don't,
Cheers.
like to drink.
So, other big topics, right?
Well,
Seen something on Facebook. This is funny to me. So, Pam Crane and Paisley Howerton do this live video footage driving across the new bridge over on Madison.
really?
Yeah, West Madison Bridge. Right. Took it across there.
How eventful is that?
Well, it's pretty funny, but so
It's like
and that's their job, tourism and
kicking on
chamber
the four-wheel
stuff.
drive and adventure
But-
driving.
So somebody put on there in the thread or the comments is gotta love small towns or something like that when this is the highlight of discussion. And, that's absolutely the truth.
It is true.
I mean, it is
It
funny
is true.
and I appreciate it, and that's
It
what
is
I
true.
like. I mean,
Absolutely.
so we're sitting here, talking
Yeah.
Pizza Ranch, the new bridge, and the college not wasting $300,000, and that's a highlight of our town, guys.
That's our lives. I mean, there's a lot worse ways to waste your time. I mean, I love my little town.
We could be like the miserable Democrats and try to impeach Trump.
Bastard. God dang it.
Or I guess they did impeach him in the House. But
Well, but the articles never were. I don't know.
I don't know.
I can't breach those subjects because they're just so bizarre. I just can't. I don't get it. I just don't understand. And being a hardcore Trump guy, I love that guy.
when you seen the meme, right, where it's like, I don't always get impeached, but when I do get impeached, I get reelected.
That he will.
And he will.
You hate to say shooing or something, but if we don't reelect him, we're so stupid. I mean, they did a poll over in Los Angeles about should Trump be impeached, and overwhelmingly said, "No, absolutely not. He didn't do anything wrong. We don't like the guy, but the reality is the economy's booming. We're all happy. Everything's going good. Impeach him for what? And this." How important is this kind of power? How important is it that you have this kind of power at the expense of everybody? I mean, give me a break.
I do think he's starting to warm the hearts of some of the people that didn't vote for him, even because I visit with people all the time I try to visit with people that are not like-minded, because I want to try to convince them that there's a different side or a different
It's a
light.
futile effort, but good luck on you.
But people are starting to recognize a little bit. Not all of them.
Yeah. On the national political stage, I mean, if we look at our own problems, our own microcosm, what's going on, it kind of mirrors that right there.
Oh, it's just such a higher, deeper level of bureaucracy.
Is it? How deep is our bureaucracy? I mean, how when they perpetrate this stuff on us as this is the best thing for us by their imagination, certainly not by mine.
You mean like splash pad will make Arc City great again.
That or anything else they've done. Everything, you look for something of value that they've done, and it's hard to find it. It's kind of negative to start the new year out with.
Yeah, you are kind of negative right now.
I don't want to be that. I want to be light and airy, but the reality is, God damn it, stop. You're driving me crazy with this retardedness. These county guys showing up with 3 of them wanting to tax me to death. And I explained to them that 4 years ago, we were going to shut this operation down and move down to Oklahoma because the tax was so much less. And all the work was down there. There's ain't crap going on in Kansas, comparatively speaking. Not that I want to dish Kansas, but sometimes that our spending habits way outpace our ability to collect money, and you can't do that.
I mean, sometimes.
Yeah.
It's almost always.
Yeah, every time. Yeah. Find something lighter to talk about. What else you got on there?
Oh, let's see. I had the, that's really it. Water treatment plant teardown.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see that? They found
Good
it extremely low bidder, I thought.
Extremely low. Amber Bells, Comstock, Minnesota. Minnesota, I mean,
Is that a flamingo on that as a label?
what's a sand crane, isn't it?
I don't know.
I don't know what it is. Bird. Kind of water bird. American Amber Ale. That sounds delish. Cool label too. It's very like a passe label. Like it's just.
See, you got some dust on it. It's been around a while. It's
aged.
aged beer.
It's
I
aged.
mean, that might taste good.
It's not beer. It's ale. That's pretty pathetic. But ooh, look at that.
Ooh, a little head on it.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna pour that in a glass.
Oh, you want one?
Yeah, there you go. There's a pint glass right there.
Looks.
It's clean enough.
I should have got you some glasses for Christmas. I'm not talking about the scene stuff. You're great at pouring beer.
Oh yeah, perfect.
You're about good at pouring beer as you are lighting matches with your thumbnail.
I know it. I get it done eventually. I haven't burned a building down in a while. I'm pretty damn good at it. It's amazing to me. Look at that big effervescent head on there. My gosh. That's kind of a good sign. That means they bottled it on time. When it holds that much carbonation, that means it was actually brewed correctly. That's a lot of pressure in this bottle. That keeps it fresher longer. Did you know that?
Are you a brewmaster?
I brewed a lot of beer. I made a lot of beer. Did I ever tell you about the beer contest I went to?
I don't know that I've heard this.
Oh,
I probably have.
I was brewing beer and brewed quite a bit, all kinds of different stuff, and I made a triple Bock. It was a Bock beer that got triple brewed, and so it was sugared up and brewed 3 times. So it was very heavy. It was very heavy, thick, 14% alcohol. Oh my gosh! It was just had this rich, thick, flavored. And you put it in a little small. You couldn't put it in a pint. You put it in a smaller, and it would just fill you up. And I went to this big beer contest. And I had a 6-pack of this. I'm bored. Hey, I'm gonna win this, baby. This is some beer. I'm telling you, this is how beer's done. I know this stuff. German heritage. I know this stuff. This guy comes in and he's got some light American ale, which is just a regular Coors Light of the brewing world. This is light ale. And he puts a sliver of jalapeno. He calls it a jalapeno beer. And he won. And this is 30 years ago. He won. Jalapeno beer beat my triple Bock, which is just it was so insulting. It was so embarrassing. Yeah. I don't like to talk about it anymore. Let's talk about something happy. And you know who you are, Eric Snyder.
That was Eric.
That was Eric Snyder.
Eric is pretty good at making beer, actually.
He was, and his beer was good. It really was. I mean, I make light of his. I make light of it. I mean, his light was crappy shit, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad, but it was different. What do they know? I'm in Arkansas City, Kansas. What the hell do they know about beer?
So, I got my, this is kind of funny. So,
it's kind of an Effie. Huh. See the light clarity in it?
So you know that dog we have, that Yorkshire Terrier.
Oh, you're a little bitty guy, yeah.
Yeah, and so, he's had that stroke, and his tongue hangs out of his mouth, and he only walks on 3 legs, and he's always looks like he's giving you the salute or waving at you. He's got that right arm
I got
hanging
right
out
over
because
here,
he can't walk quite right, and so I was talking to this gal, and she's like, "Why don't you try some CBD oil on him?" I was like, "Yeah, that's not a bad idea." And she's like, "Well, I got regular CBD oil, but I need to order you some bacon CBD oil."
Oh, so the dog would like it.
So the dog would like it. So I literally get bacon flavored CBD oil.
Yeah.
Thinking I'm just going to drip this stuff on his food. The dog won't eat it. He won't eat bacon flavored CBD oil. So here I am still taking this dog where his tongue's hanging out of his mouth, giving me the old salute, shoving a eyedropper in his mouth and squirting some CBD oil at him. But he seems to be in a lot better mood. And
Really?
He's.
What's the THC content?
I think it was like 0.3%.
30%?
No, it wasn't very much.
Really? So it actually did help?
I don't know yet.
Well, good for the little guy.
I don't know. It'll help. It's kind of interesting. I've never been around that stuff. So if it does work, it'll be good.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll go outside instead of pissing on the floor by the door.
Well, just the thought of hemp. It's hemp's legal to grow in Kansas, and the thought that it's so heavily regulated, people won't do it because they're afraid that if they do a sample of your weeds, you're growing weeds. They do a sample of your hemp, and it has X amount of THC in it. They make you tear the whole thing, the whole crop out.
Gonna burn the whole crop.
Yeah, it's kind of. But it's hemp. It's not marijuana, cannabis. So I don't know. I'm so up on the fence about this stuff. I know it's when Colorado legalized it was actually devastating for the state. In the long run, the short game was pretty cool, but the long run it's hurt the place.
It's hurt the whole state.
It really has. But hemp is such a practical industrial thing with the BTU and that it contains and its fibers. I've seen some hemp clothing that was nice stuff. It was beautiful. It was all it was soft and pliable, and it was nice. It was beautiful stuff. It was made out of hemp. Did you know that the USS Constitution ship line is rigged in hemp? Did you know they call it rope? Rope is called hemp.
I did know about the rope, but not I didn't know the Constitution.
Did you know the Bill of Rights is written on hemp paper?
No.
That is so. So, I don't know where that leads us. Just
good to know.
Did you know Jesus drank beer?
That was wine.
No, Jesus drank. Everybody drank beer. Beer's probably been longer than wine. The ancient beers were actually fermented from the outside coming. You didn't buy a package of yeast and stick it in. It was actually fermented from the air. Did you know that when the
you're full of knowledge? You know that?
When the Puritans landed on Liverpool?
Somebody fact check this shit.
Do you know why the Puritans landed on Plymouth Rock? They ran out of beer. They ran out of beer. That's their ship's log. They ran out of beer and had to stop and replenish their.
I thought you meant they ran out of gasoline.
Well, it's gas. It's a type of gas. It's human gas. So keep this the point.
We gotta go.
I know this is just such a horrible. We digress into this just. But you know what? When I want to be a better person next year.
You mean like 2021?
2020. I've already got 2020 lined up.
Sold out.
I can see 2020.
I'm booked up. We're at capacity for 2020.
Business is so good. In my life, I just grin ear to ear daily because my life is just, I got a great life. I'm happy with my life. When I say I'm the richest guy in the town, I ain't got any money, but I got other stuff. I got beer.
Beer and a podcast.
Beer and a podcast. Damn.
All right. Anything else? I'm ready to go. Mell More.
Xing Tao Le.